Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm using a different camera over here, which is kind of my laptop camera, so we'll see if it works. The microphone seems to be working, so that's good. The camera, hello, I realized is pretty much as good as any of the webcams I have, so I'm just using my new MacBook camera. Whoa. I don't know. We'll see. Welcome to Table for One, my live stream where I play games by myself. Thus, Table for One. Happy New Year, I guess, for those who are watching this relatively recent. Otherwise, hello from the past. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to ramble, and then I get kind of stalled out, and I kind of go, huh? But I have lots of stuff on the channel. You should like this video if you do, but if you don't, even if you don't, you should still subscribe to the channel because it helps a ton. It helps the growth. I got painting vids. I have reviews, although I haven't done those in a long time. I got to get back on the horse with those. But yeah, this right now, though, is Table for One, where I just play games and get a chance to get stuff out on the table. Tonight, I am going to be going with a classic for me, Marvel Champions, because I just really like this game. It plays great solo, and I got a couple of new toys over the holidays. So tonight I'm gonna be playing Storm. I got her from Santa, aka the Missus, and yeah, I'm really excited to test her out. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So yeah, you guys should subscribe, like, blah blah blah. Let's get to the games. Although again, this is more for me than anybody else. So let's go ahead and switch it to the oh-so-fancy overhead view. And look, ooh, I have a nice little, nope, down there. Yeah, I've got a nice little, I don't know, I'm mind-blanking, tag, little thing over here. Hello, Table for One presents Marvel Champions. I'm just trying to get a little fancy with my setup, get a little fancier with my, whole, presentation, so to speak, although I'm not being too professional right now. But anyways, what's the matter? This is for me. So tonight I am going to be playing Storm versus Sandman. I like the alliteration, as it were, so to speak. That might not be the right word. But I like the mental image of the wind whipping around and Sandman's sand creating these sand tornadoes and all that jazz. So yeah, we're gonna give this a shot and see how it goes. I've got the Sandman normal setup, so City and Chaos, standard encounter, deck thingy, what have you, and then the modular that I added was Mystique. I like to. When I do my Marvel Champions stuff, I like to play where, I like to think of the story that would be in the comics. So I was thinking that like Storm is following Mystique, and then she somehow gets involved with Sandman, and then he kind of turns the tables and attempts to get them both. But right now I'm drawing up to my hand of 6. I haven't looked at it yet because I think technically I'm supposed to choose a support, and I'm going to go with Thunderstorm. Each character gets +1 attack. Special, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I can get that special off with any of the cards in my hand potentially, which we'll get to. One more thing is, let me just get some tunes going. Boop. Little Stream Beats action here. That should be going now. Yeah, the desktop audio is going to ba-thump, 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 ba-thump. So, yeah, there we go. All right, so let's dive in. I forgot how much I like this game. So, Aurora Monroe begins the game with a weather deck. She does. I have chosen Thunderstorm as my setup, and that's basically it. So the deck I'm using is a net deck off of Marvel Champion Database, whatever the heck that site is called. There will be a link in the description when I'm done with this, so those of you not watching live, which is most of you currently, maybe someday when I have hundreds and thousands of subscribers, people will watch this live, but for now, those of you tuning in after the fact, you can see what deck I'm using. The only difference in the deck is I don't have the Drax character pack, so there's 2 cards. I think it's called Hard Knocks. There's 2 copies of that I'm not running with. Instead, I took a protection support and something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. Or not support, protection resource, one of the other ones. But anyways, so I'm running Storm support welcome to my channel, where I constantly fumble what I'm trying to say because I can't remember things. I'm running Storm Protection. So I got Torrential Rain, Multiple Man, X-Jet, Flash Freeze, Aurora's Garden, Ororo. I'm going to pronounce anything terribly, so just be aware. Plan B. So got a lot of upgrades and supports, which is always good. Exhaust the X-Jet, generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men trait. That would be nice. The Garden is, however, what I definitely want to get. Plan B is pretty good. So the goal of this deck, based on the stuff I read, was essentially that it's super awesome for dealing damage, and you're just supposed to, like, you know, go house with her. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I think I've opened the chat window here on the streaming doohickey, so on the off chance somebody decides to come in and correct me as I'm playing, which I fully am perfectly happy with you doing. Let's see. Let's use... I don't have Hurricane in play, so I'm going to use the one resource from Torrential Rain. Just move those over there. Use the one resource from Torrential Rain to bring out my Aurora's Garden. And then... let's see. Kind of with the X-Jet, which I think I'll probably do. Yeah. So I'm going to spend these three resources, Multiple Man, Flash Freeze, and Plan B, to bring out the X-Jet, which leaves my hand empty. Supposedly, Multiple Man is like the real reason you play this deck. But again, I've never played it before. I've never played Storm before. Never faced Sandman. So it'll be a whole lot of firsts of me stumbling around figuring out what the hell I'm doing. But for now, I'm going to flip to my hero form. Action, swap your weather support and play with support of your choice from the weather deck, blah, blah, blah. Resolve the special ability on your weather support in play. So I could switch to one of these, draw a card. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to use Storm's action to swap out Thunderstorm for Clear Skies, which gives everybody, Sandman and myself, Stalwart, but it also lets me draw a card. And I drew Weather Goddess. Swap your weather support and play with the support of your choice. Resolve the special ability on that right there. So I could do that. And I think I might. I think I might indeed. Oh, I'm supposed to start with Threat on the scheme. La la la. I got my fancy token holders off camera, but I got to get the tokens. 2 per player, and there's 2 of me, so there we go. So I could swap something out, and if I swap Hurricane, each character gains Retaliate. Yeah. I'm going to play Weather Goddess for nada to swap out Clear Skies for a Hurricane. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Don't mind if I do. And then, now that I've done that, I got to make sure City Streets, place 1 sand counter here. Yep, yada, yada, yada. So it says, hero action, exhaust character you control. Remove sand counters from here equal to that character's attack limit once per round per player. Sandman's force interrupt when he attacks you. That attack deals indirect. If your identity takes any damage, Surging Sands happens. I'm going to exhaust Storm. Hero action, exhaust a character you control. Remove sand counters from here equal to that character's attack. So I'm going to get rid of 2 sand counters. I don't know if I should have done that. I just know that they intimidate me, so might as well. All right, so I've done all my cards. I've played my forms. I've changed my form, yada, yada, yada. So I'm done. I have nothing to discard. I'm going to ready up and draw, and Storm's hand size is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And now it is Sandman's turn. So first, we're going to threat. So there's 1 per player, meaning 1, because it's little old me. Then the villain at each engaged minion activates once per player in player order. He is going to attack me with a boost. I don't think I'm going to defend yet. It's a little early, I guess, in the game, but maybe not. Excuse me. I don't know. So I have Helicarrier, What Doesn't Kill Me, Blast of Wind, Iron Fist, and Deft Focus. I think I'm going to risk it because I do have a What Doesn't Kill Me in here. So I'm just going to let it go through. It's going to Surging Sands me, but it is what it is. All right. Shapeshifter Surprise. So that's going to be an attack of 2 with a boost of 2. So that's going to be 4 damage to me, putting me down to 6. It is indirect damage because of Sandman's Force Interrupt. And if I take any damage, which I just did, resolve Surging Sands. Place 1 sand counter here. I will do so. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the number of sand counters here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, because he's going to accelerate and get even more damaging to me, apparently. Okay, so that was Sandman's attack. Now I'm going to get my encounter card. And we'll see what that is. Please don't be bad. Ha-ha! Of course, Shadow of the Past. Right off the bat. Oh, whoops. I did mess one thing up. I forgot to put my obligation into the villain deck. I always get confused on what goes in the villain deck at the start versus what goes in with Shadow of the Past, which I just revealed. So maybe I would have drawn my obligation right off the beginning, but I doubt it. And even if I did, whatever. It's my game. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play gauged with you. Come here, Callisto. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme and put it into play. That would be you, leader of the Morlocks. 2 threat per person, meaning 2 threat, because, again, I'm playing with myself. Haha, the joke. Okay. Shuffle the rest of your set-aside Nemesis and counter cards into the deck. There's those 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll give the deck a bit of a shuffle. Got my cards sleeved because I don't know how to shuffle and I want to keep my cards nice and pretty. There we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, look, Callisto has Quick Strike, so she's going to attack me right off the bat. 3 attack. I think I can technically defend. And I'm going to. Although her defense is garbage, so actually I'm not going to. I'll take the 3. Okay, well that, wow. Yeah, this might be a really quick game, and I might be starting over pretty soon, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so first things first, Storm as the X-Men. I'm going to X-Jet to get a free resource, and then I'm going to use Deft Focus for the second resource to pay for What Doesn't Kill Me. Hero action, heal 2 damage from your hero, ready your hero. So actually first, before I do that, because again, I'm playing my own game, I can do what I want. Let's see, Helicarrier, Blast of Wind, actually Blast of Wind is pretty good. All right, yeah, so actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to do X-Jet to give me 1. I'm going to do Deft Focus for the second, and I'll do Helicarrier for the third to do Blast of Wind. Deal 3 damage to the villain. Don't mind if I do. 16 down to 13. And each minion engaged with that player, so I will do 3 damage to Callisto. And then I'm going to do something else. I'm just reminding myself what that icon is on Callisto's side scheme. Probably nothing great. Icons. That's the amplify icon. Oh, yeah, I don't like that one at all. So I'm going to take 2 threat off of this scheme, which will defeat said scheme. And then when that is defeated, I search through... Search the encounter deck discard pile and set aside area for knife fight and reveal it. All right, well. Oh, look, 1 right on the bottom. Easy peasy. I don't even need to reshuffle. When revealed, alter ego. When revealed, yada, yada, yada. When revealed, I am the hero. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. And reveals it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so first of all, when a knife fight treachery is revealed, give Callisto a tough status card. Great. Awesome. That's just what I wanted to see. Boop. And then, when revealed hero, choose an enemy with the highest attack, take damage equal to its attack, deal damage to that enemy equal to your attack. Oh, and I also forgot I had retaliate because of my hurricane. So Sandman would have taken 1 from my retaliate, meaning he's down to 12. And Callisto would have taken 1 from the retaliate. And then now choose an enemy with the highest attack, which would be Callisto, 3. Take damage equal to its attack. Deal damage to that enemy equal to your attack. So I'm dead. The quickest game ever. Let's see. How long was I playing for? What's the stream say? I've been live for 17 minutes, which means that game, after all my rambling in the beginning, probably took me about 10. So, let's do it again. Those of you, and by those I mean probably all of you, who are watching after the fact, feel free to skip ahead a couple seconds. I'm just going to reset the deck because... I am already dead. And that was way too quick of an ending for Storm versus Sandman. All right. Knife fight, Callisto, Switchblade, knife fight, side scheme. How many? There's 5, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. The obligation is in there this time, like it's supposed to be. So, I have 1 person, Dark Cow, 7 of 9. Hello. If you didn't catch the last 5 seconds, I just got my ass handed to me by Sandman, so I'm going to go ahead and reset because, yeah, that's embarrassing. And I don't want to be done yet. So there's my Nemesis stuff. Let me get this and reshuffle it back into the Sandman deck. La 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 la. Yeah, that was painfully just, it was terrible. I got nothing. That was just terrible. All right, that's shuffled enough. Let's reset you back to 10. Let's reset you back to 16. Now I understand what they were saying about the put some threat on the main scheme. Now I understand what they were talking about Storm being kind of squishy. Because good gravy, that was fast. Flip, 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 flip. Other reason I like playing this game solo is it's nice and easy to reset when I want to switch it back up. Okay, so. Almost done shuffling. I can't really shuffle, so I just do the slide because I have my cards sleeved. All right, so we've got Sandman versus Storm, round 2. Shit. And of course I shuffled in my I shuffled in one of my, there it is, Hurricane. Okay. Let me reshuffle yet again. Okay, so I'm going to start with something in play. I do kind of like... I'm going to start with Hurricane because I like the Retaliate and the Remove 2 threat, and then I can switch to Clear Skies to draw a card if I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Much better. Storm's Crown, Strength, Multiple Man, Power of Protection, Lightning Bolt, and Torrential Rain. I'd ideally love to get Multiple Man and Storm's Crown out. I'm going to do Storm's Crown for sure. Alright, I'm going to play Strength for the 2 Fist resources to bring out the Crown. Because then I'm going to flip to my hero form to exhaust Storm's Crown to generate the printed resources on my Weather Doohickey, which is the Fist. So that's 1 Fist. I'm going to do Power of Protection. Double the resources this card generates while paying for a protection card, which I'm going to do. So that's 2. Plus 1 is 3. Plus 1 from Lightning Bolt is 4 to bring out Multiple Man. Which then leaves me with Torrential Rain in my hand. Remove 3 threat from among schemes in play. If Hurricane is in play, resolve its special ability. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Multiple Man. After Multiple Man enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy of Multiple Man. Put it into play. Shuffle your deck if it was searched this way. I know I don't have any in my hand. After he enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy and put it into play. Boop. Response after Multiple Man enters play. Just get all the Multiple Men. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pretty sure I'm playing this right. That should be all the Multiple Men. I think it's only 3. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Perfect. Shuffle my deck. Anybody watching after the fact, you can leave a comment down below and let me know how wrong or right I am playing stuff. Okay. I don't know if Sandman is going to be tough or easy because his indirect damage means I think I'm going to just eat it across all my multiple mans. But we'll figure that out when we get to it, won't we? Alright, there's a shuffle. There's lots of multiple men. And those are basically my defensive wall, I believe. I'm trying to remember what I read about this deck. Alright, I am going to just... So Sandman has Retaliate because of Hurricane, which is my own choice, unfortunately. But I am going to use Storm's action weather control to swap out Hurricane for Clear Skies. So now we all have Stalwart, but I get to draw a card, which is what I wanted. Oh, look at that. I got energy to get 2 of the doohickeys. Let's see, what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to save the energy in the Torrential Rain. That's fine. I'm going to hold on to Multiple Man for now. So everybody gains Stalwart, meaning no confused, no stunned, which is fine. So I'm just going to attack with Storm for 2 against Sandman now that he doesn't have Retaliate to take him down to 4. Or 14, excuse me. And then I think that's going to be it for my turn. So I will ready stuff, discard stuff, which I don't necessarily want to do right now. I'm going to draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3. I got a Lightning Bolt. I got to assess the situation. And I got a Weather Goddess. All excellent cards. So now that is my turn, I think. Yep. So now we're going to go to Sandman. He's going to gain +1 threat. And then he is going to attack me for 2 with a boost. I am going to defend with Multiple Man. This one, so that's going to be 2 damage. Plus 3 more is 5. Holy Hanukkah. All right, so let me just remind myself what indirect damage does. Because, again, I've not played in a while. Indirect damage dealt to a player can be divided as that player chooses among characters. Character cannot be assigned more, blah, blah, blah. That's right. Splash damage, basically, for lack of a better term. other games parlance. Is that Magic? I honestly can't remember. I think that's Magic the Gathering. All right, so it's going to be 5 total damage. So I'm going to kill off 2 multiple mens. And then I'm going to take 1 damage on the last remaining multiple man. And that is going to be Sandman's attack. So now, let me just put this over here. So now he is going to encounter card me. Infiltration, Treachery. When revealed, shuffle this card into your deck. This card gains Surge. Awesome. I love how I have to shuffle it into my deck, even though, like, based on the card back, it's very clear which card is going to be when, but it's still pretty interesting. I like the mechanic. I'm trying to do it with my eyes closed as best I can. And then I'll do a quick cut. And it's not on top. Hooray. Okay, and then that card gains Surge. So I do this. Sand Clone. X is equal to the number of sand counters on city streets. Oh, that's not good. When defeated, resolve the Surging Sand's ability on city streets, of course. Okay. So far, slightly better turn than the last time. Because I wasn't killed in 1 turn. All right, now it's my turn. My turn to do stuff. I'm going to assess the situation so that my hand size is +1 until end of phase, so I'm going to get an extra card at the end of the thing when I draw my cards for the other things. Do I want a Weather Goddess? Because I could. What do we got? I've got Lightning Bolt and Torrential Rain, so Hurricane and Thunderstorm I get a bonus. So if I do Torrential Rain, I would get to remove 2 extra threat from a scheme. However, Torrential Rain already removes 3, so I don't get a bonus out of that. Lightning Bolt, however, is 8 damage to an enemy, which is huge. And then if Thunderstorm is in play, 2 damage to an enemy. All right, so I'm going to Weather Goddess for 0. Swap your weather support and play for a different one. I'm going to swap Clear Skies for Thunderstorm. Resolve the special ability. I'm going to resolve the special. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. I will do 2 damage to... I'll do it to the clone, I guess. And then... yes. So then I will spend 2 energy from energy. 2 lightnings, whatever you want to call it. And I will spend the Torrential Rain. So that's 3 total. Actually, hold on. I'm going to spend 2 from energy. I'm going to exhaust Storm's Crown to generate the printed resource. So that's 3 total to play Lightning Bolt. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. I will deal 8 to Sandman, which brings him down to 6. 14 minus 8, yeah. That will be... And then if Thunderstorm is in play, which it is, resolve it. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll deal 2 more to the clone to get rid of him. Which unfortunately means resolve the Surging Sands ability. Surging Sands special. Place 1 sand counter here. 1 sand counter, yeah. And then discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the number of sand counters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Burning through the deck. Gonna get a... What is it again? I'm trying to remember. Because then... Oh, yeah, it's this one. If that... After an acceleration token is placed there, I deal damage. So, okay. Good to know. That's what the issue is. All right, so last but not least, I'm going to save multiple man to block next time. I'm going to thwart with Storm? No. Oh, no, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to do the hero action up there on city streets to remove 2 counters based on her attack. Exhaust character control. Oh, actually, I'm going to... I'm going to exhaust multiple man as well to remove 1. feel free to yell at me down in the comments if I wasn't supposed to do that, but it just says exhaust a character. It's a hero action, so I can do it as many times as I have characters. Okay, so, and then I'm going to go to her alter ego because I prefer threat at this point versus getting my ass handed to me. And then I'm going to be done, so I will ready up my cards. I will draw. I have +1 hand size, so I'm going up to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Infiltration. Force response. After this card enters your hand, discard an ally or support you control. You may discard this card from your hand at the end of the player phase like any other card. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of multiple man because the crown is just way too good. Oh, and it's an upgrade, not a support, right? Ally or support. Yep. So there goes multiple man. And infiltration just kind of sits there, unfortunately. All right, so Sandman is going to gain a threat on his scheme. Boop. And then I think that's it. So he's going to scheme for 1 plus a boost. Boost. Resolve this card's when revealed. When revealed, place 2 sand counters on city streets. Tokens. 2 counters on city streets, then resolve its surging sands. If at least 1 Sandman card was discarded this way, you are stunned. And I am unfortunately not immune to stuns, so I'm going to be discarding 4. 1. Yep, there it is. 2, 3, 4. I am stunned. Boop. And he still gets 1 threat on the scheme, which I'd already gotten out. Okay, so that was his scheme action. That was the villain activating. So now I'm going to get an encounter card. And I get Gang Up. When revealed alter ego, this card gains Surge. Calling in favors. When revealed, Rhino schemes with +2 scheme. If Rhino is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard 4 Rhino and put him into play engaged with you. I'll start with the discard first just to see if I need to shuffle or not. I don't think I saw him. Nope. Yeah, right on the bottom. Cheese and crackers. This is not going well. Let's see what happens. The encounter deck is almost down pat. Okay. He doesn't have quick strike, so that's good. So now I believe it is my turn. I believe it is. It is my turn. Okay. So let's see. What do I want to do? Let me just put infiltration here because otherwise I'll forget and get confused and think I can use it to spend on something. I do like flash freeze with what's his face. I do want Brother Voodoo out though, just because I want a defender to save my ass. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to flash freeze because I want to get Blizzard out at some point if I can. All right, so first things first is I'm going to flip over to hero form. I'm going to spend these 3 energies to play Brother Voodoo. After he enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event card and add it to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle your deck. What do we got for event? Weather Goddess. That's what I wanted. The rest go in here. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay. All right, shuffled. Cards. I've got Flash Freeze and Weather Goddess. I'm going to spend 0 for Weather Goddess. I'm going to bring out my Blizzard. And then I get to do the special. Permanent. Each character gets -1 attack. Great. Sure. Sounds awesome. Special. Choose a non-elite minion. Well, that doesn't help me. Until the end of the next round, treat that minion's text box if it were blank. All right. Well, that didn't help me a lot, but like I said, I wanted Flash Freeze out for the next stuff that's about to happen. I have Deft Focus, which I kind of want to hold on to, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to hold on and do Storm's Crown for Flash Freeze so I can do Deft Focus later. I mean, actually, I guess possibly I could do Deft Focus to... It's technically a hero action, which I don't think I can do. So I'm going to save one of these to pay for one of these. Storm is going to... She's at attack 1. I'm going to thwart for 1 because right now that is more pressing to me. Brother Voodoo is going to... thwart for 2? No. Because that would take him down a bunch. He's going to attack for 1. Nah, he's just gonna chill out. Well, no, because he's gonna kill him no matter what. Oh, but it does get overkill, which I don't like. So as of right now, I'm going to just leave Brother Voodoo as is, because I don't want him to take damage, because then the overkill will come to me. Okay, so... I think I'm going to be done. All right, so now I'm still stunned. Actually, you know what? No, I do want... Yeah, no. I'm going to attack to get rid of the stunned. I'll put that threat back on because he's not going to scheme this turn, so it buys me a little bit of time. All right, all right, so that's going to be my turn. I'm going to ready up. Oh, wait, hold on, because I'm sitting on a defense card. I'm going to do Storm's Crown. Bear with me, I'm overthinking things. I'm going to do Storm's Crown to do Deft Focus, because then now, the end of my turn, I'm going to ready up and discard and all that jazz, and draw 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is my current hand size. Okay, all right, so that is my turn. And now, yes, okay, so now the main schemes, that'll be that right there, and then Sandman and all engaged minions are going to get me, so... Sandman is going to boost. I am going to defend with Brother Voodoo, maybe? Hold on. I'm going to play... I'm going to play the 1 energy for Angel to play Flash Freeze. Hero Interrupt Defense. When the villain attacks you, which he is, the villain and each minion engaged with you get -3 attack while attacking you this phase. If Blizzard is in play, get a special. Its special doesn't help me, though. But -3 to the attack. I'm not going to defend. No, I am. I'm going to defend with Brother Voodoo. Nothing. No boost. So, nada. Brother Voodoo is completely fine. And then Rhino's going to attack me. I don't think Elite makes them get cards. I always get that mixed. I always mix up all my keywords. Where is Elite? Elite. Yeah, it's not in that section. Let me check this section. This is the joy of playing by myself, is I cannot find what I'm looking for, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. Let's go to the keywords section. Keywords. Is that not a keyword? That's a trait. That's a trait, maybe. Feel free to skip ahead, anyone watching. Wow, that doesn't help me at all. All right, so he's elite. I don't think that means he gets a boost card, but maybe it does. Maybe it does. Let me see. I haven't played this in forever. Elite trait. Oh, okay. Yep, so it doesn't do anything. I was getting myself confused. All right, well, there we go. That's all said and done. What are we doing here? That's fine. Just checking my stream thing, make sure everything's going okay. Something looked weird for a second. All right, so... and now I lost the other thing. Where's the thing? There it is. Okay. Haha, sorry. Got confused. Confusing myself. So no boost card or anything. So his attack is -3. I'm not going to defend because nothing happens. Hooray for me! Boost card. Or not boost card, encounter card. Shapeshifter Surprise. When revealed, shuffle this card into your deck. This card gains Surge. Oh, Mystique, you tricky bitch. Try to do this with my eyes closed. Okay, ready, and cut. Yeah, it's not on top. Surge means I get another one. And, oh, look, it's Mystique. She comes out tough. Players cannot attack the villain. Her scheme is equal to the villain's scheme. Her attack is equal to the villain's attack. That's not terrible. Okay. All right. So that means it is now my turn. Yes. I only have 3 cards in hand. I've got my cape, which is nice. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I want Weather Goddess. Actually, it's not terrible with Blizzard. That's an item. Oh, that's poopy. Wait. I got it. Okay. I'm going to do Weather Goddess for 0 to switch from Blizzard to Clear Skies. Might not have been the best thing to do, but it's what I want to do. And then I do the special, which means I get to draw a card, and I am now Stalwart, which also doesn't suck. I'm going to do no, I was going to do that, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to spend the 1 from Storm's Crown along with the Power of Protection and the Assess the Situation. So 3 energy to get Storm's Cape. Okay. I'm going to thwart 1 with Storm. Two, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm going to thwart 1 with Storm. And then I'm going to attack. No. What am I going to do? I am going to... I think this deck is supposed to be kick-ass because you get multiple made out pretty quick, and then you have like a wall of defense. But the indirect damage of Sandman is made that kind of negligible. So I think what I'm going to do is I will attack with Brother Voodoo. He'll take a damage, and I will do that to get rid of the tough on Mystique. Can't believe she has 9 hit points. Good lord. Okay, and then I think that'll be it for me. So I am going to... I'm going to swap back to Blizzard using Storm's action. They're both elite, so I still don't get the special off, but at least it's minus to the attack. So now I'm going to ready everybody. I'm not going to switch back because I've got Blizzard in play. And then I think that'll be my turn. Did I play? No, I didn't play Assess the Situation. I used it to be able to afford the cape. After you resolve the special ability on your weather support card, exhaust Storm's cape. Choose a non-elite minion. I can't choose one, so that doesn't resolve, so I don't get that off, technically. I believe, although again, somebody watching this later on, feel free to tell me in the comments. But I believe I don't get this off because I didn't get that resolved because I couldn't do the first piece, which is kind of the cost, so to speak. So anyways, I'm going to draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm then going to be done with my turn. So now the villain will gain 1 threat. Stupid Sandman. I don't have Flash Freeze in my hand anymore, nor do I... I do have Blizzard still, though, so that's good. Okay, so... Sandman is going to attack me, and I'm going to defend with Brother Voodoo. And there's the boost card, and boost is 2 boost, so that'll be 4 total damage. So 2 to Brother Voodoo, and then 2 to me. Stupid indirect damage. And then if your identity takes any amount of damage, do Surging Streets. Surging Streets gets a sand counter, putting it to 5. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes. Okay. That was Sandman. So now Mystique and Rhino are going to attack. That would be a total of 5 damage, which would take me down to 3. I do have some cards in here to be able to heal myself. So actually, I'm just going to take it. I'm not going to defend. So I take 5 total damage, putting me down to 3. And now I get my encounter card. Please don't hose me. Now or never. Peril. While you're resolving this card, other players cannot help you. When revealed, choose. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme, and that would be damage to me, which would kill me. Or exhaust a character you control and spend 1 resource of any type. Well, I got to do that, otherwise the game is over. So I'm going to exhaust Storm and spend a resource. I guess I will just... I have Professor X. He's pricey, though. I have the X Jet. I'm going to get rid of Professor X for the resource. For now or never. That's the encounter card, so now it's my turn. Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's see. None of those things really help me. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... I don't have any superpowers, so this isn't going to help me at all. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do Storm's Crown and Preservation to gain 1, 2 energy, with which to play what doesn't kill me. I'm going to heal 2, putting me back up to 5, which lets me ready my hero. And then Preservation, after you spend this card, heal 1 damage on your hero, putting me up to 6. Not too shabby. I like it. I like that. All right, so now I've got... I'm going to use Storm's action to switch from Blizzard to Hurricane. Resolve the special. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do this the right way. Do this the right order. The first thing I'm going to do with Storm is I'm going to attack for 2 to Mystique. Stupid Mystique. Screw you. And then I'm going to switch from Blizzard to Hurricane with her action. Everyone now has Retaliate. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme because I get to resolve the special. And then I'm going to use Storm's Cape. After you resolve the special, exhaust the cape to ready Storm. And then Oops. Wait. No, I did a wild. That's right. No, it was a science. So, the one thing I messed up is I have to spend a fist to play what doesn't kill me. So, instead of preservation, as much as I would have wanted to, so I would have done it this way, because I have to spend a fist to do this. So, I did this to pay for now or never. Instead, I would have picked either one of those. Doesn't really matter though. So actually, because I had these left in my hand, so what I would do is I would keep this and I would have paid for this. I would have paid what doesn't kill me with another what doesn't kill me. Okay, so that's fine. Everything's still legal and copacetic. Don't burn me down, internet. All right, so I've got preservation and I've got the X-Jet. Doesn't really help me in any capacity. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to remove a scheme via Storm's Thwart, and then I'm going to go to alter ego form, and then I think I'm going to be done. So I'm going to ready, and I'm going to draw back up 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is my turn. Now we go to the villains, right? Yes. Sandman is going to scheme with a boost of 1. So he's going to scheme for 2. And he gets 1 at the start of his turn, so I'll add that on as well. So he's up to 6 out of 9. Not great. And now Rhino is going to scheme for nothing. Booyah, stupid Rhino. Mystique is going to scheme for 1 with no boost cards, so that puts me up to 7. Again, not great. Okay. All right, so encounter card for me is going to be Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. I'm going to get rid of Deft Focus because that hasn't really helped me too much so far. So, could have been worse. Let's see. I have a couple superpower cards I could have played, unfortunately, but whatever, I'll eat it because the other ones are much better. Okay, my turn. All right. I've got the X-Jet, Preservation, Assess the Situation, Flash Freeze, Torrential Rain, and Polaris. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Storm. She has +1 threat, so technically I would have done 1 more removal. Got to remember my stuffs. Okay, so now I'm going to do Storm's Crown, and I'm going to do Preservation. That's the one I swapped out because I didn't have Hard Knocks from the Drax deck. I'm going to do that for 1 and that for 1 to play Torrential Rain. Hero action, remove 3 threat from among the schemes in play. If Hurricane is in play, which it is, resolve its special, which is remove 2 threats. So that handles that nicely. Thank you, Torrential Rain. Wait, hold on. I'm going to do all of that after I attack with Storm for 2 to Mystique, because I'm then going to attack Mystique for 2. Then I do what I just said I was going to do all of that shenanigans. And then I've resolved the special on the Hurricane, so I'm going to do Storm's Cape to ready Storm. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I meant to do. And then, now what was I going to do? Oh, that's right. Okay, so now I'm going to attack with Storm again for 2. I'm going to do 2 more to Mystique, because again, I have to if I want to be able to attack Sandman at all. I'm going to hold on to my Flash Freeze because I'm going to use her action to switch to Blizzard. I don't get the special off, unfortunately, but whatever. I'm going to use Assess the Situation to have a +1 hand size at the end of the turn. And then I've got Polaris, I've got Flash Freeze, and I've got X-Jet. I'm going to save X-Jet to pay for Flash Freeze, I think. Polaris is pretty good. It'll give Storm tough when she comes into play. I think I'll hold on to those for now. So I'm going to ready stuff and such, and I'm going to draw normally 5. I get to go up to 6, though, because I did assess the situation. So boom, boom, and boom. So there's my 6, Iron Fist, Genius, and Plan B. Nice. Okay. So that's my turn. So now we go to Sandy. Sandman is going to get a scheme, and then he's going to attack me. I am at 6. I'm not going to defend, I think. I don't know. Oh, wait. Sandman's going to attack me with the boost. I'm going to spend the X-Jet resource to do Flash Freeze. So everybody gets -3. Trigger that, except nothing happens because of it. Which sucks, because if it did, I could do that to ready her after defending, etc., etc. So anyways, Flash Freeze. I'm not going to defend, so he does 2 + 2 is 4. -3 -1 is 4. So no damage to me, which means the city streets doesn't happen. No damage from either of those two guys. So Storm is so far so good from the attacks. So now, encounter card, Sand Clone. Oh boy. And it is now my turn. Okay, so I'm going to use Plan B and the 2 from Genius to bring out Polaris. You adjust. Actually, hold on. I'm going to spend Iron Fist and the 2 from Genius to bring out Polaris, which gives her the tough status card. Nice. And then I'm going to spend Storm's Crown to gain Blizzard's Doohickey to put out Plan B. And then I'm going to attack with Storm again for 2 more on Mystique. I don't think I've attacked more than I should have. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope. -1 because of Blizzard. And then, do I want to switch? No, I like the -2 to attack, although I'm going to use her action to switch to Clear Skies, because I'm not going to get attacked, because I'm switching over to that. I'm going to switch to my alter ego. I'm going to leave Polaris where she is. So I think and I get to draw a card for resolving the thing. And after I resolve a thing, I'm going to do Storm's Cape to bring her up, and then I'm going to do her Recover for 3, putting me back up to 9. Good Lord, that's pretty tight. Now I'm done. I'm going to ready everything, and then I get to draw up to 6. I know I'm getting that Mystique card. There it is. For response, after enters play, Mystique activates against you. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Mystique and reveal her. Okay, that's not so bad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my deck. When I go to draw, I'm going to have to reshuffle and do all the shenanigans. But for right now, I think I'm okay. Although, again, maybe not. Feel free to yell in the comments. All right, so Mystique does activate against me. She's going to scheme for 1. That's not too bad. And then That's my turn. That's my turn. That's my turn. Yes, 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 yes. So now, Sandman gets 1 just from the doohickey. Then he's going to scheme with a boost of 3. So he's going to scheme for 4. Oops, wrong token. Oh, that's probably going to be game. Yep, because Mystique schemes for 1. Which puts it at 9. And that is Hapless Pedestrians smothered in sand. Right? Anything else. You can't really defend, quote unquote, against scheming. Okay, well, that was awesome. It did not go according to plan. It definitely went better that second game versus the first. So yeah, nice. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on what I might have done differently. Let me just switch over. Badoo. Hello. That was awesome. Storm is definitely pretty badass, just like I've seen in the reviews and stuff. I mean, I definitely am not playing her completely correct, I'm assuming. Got my marble shirt on. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, definitely some things I could have played better. But that was fun. I think based on everything that I saw, the idea behind this deck was supposedly to have multiple man out quick so that he then just kind of defends and you can just kind of go ape on the villain. But with the indirect damage that Sandman does, that doesn't really work as well unless I'm completely misreading indirect damage and the idea behind the Storm deck, et cetera, et cetera. So, but that was awesome. I think what I'm going to do is I think I might play, I'm done for tonight, but I think I might play Sandman again as my villain, but I might switch up my hero just to see what other heroes there are. I've got most everybody, and supposedly I think I've got Wolverine coming in the next few days, so I'm excited for that. But hopefully those of you who watched live or not enjoyed this, and or are watching after the fact. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. It's super helpful. Lots more Table for One is my resolution for the new year. So although next time I might try a new Kickstarter that I got in. We'll see what I'm feeling like. But yeah, this was awesome. So back in the swing of things, try to do this a lot more regularly and hopefully not get my ass handed to me as badly as I did that very first game, because holy hell. Anyways, that's it. I could ramble more, but I'm not because I'm tired. So good night. Thanks for tuning in. Yada yada. And see ya. Yes, I do want to quit streaming. It's asking me to quit